Black and white cup, big, rounded sides. Every morning, my tea, the black tea bag, Whole Foods 365. The corners cut, then a green tea bag, filled with boiling water to the brim. Cover with a small dish. Carry carefully to the table, mustn't break it. Precious familiar cup, holds memories. A photo. Grumpy morning Jim drinking his coffee. Black and white cup. Big. The white handle held in his left hand.
Swinging shut brought me back from years away. No, don't go yet. We just started our visit. and it's been so damn long. I used to close my eyes when you sang, so I forgot that smile, but not your voice, not your guitar. I didn't even know you were a poet. How did I not know you wrote your songs? Snippets of memories tease my brain. Remember that bar where you sang? The one with free popcorn and serrano peppers and pitchers of cheap beer to quench the fire. We stood outside in the alley before your set started, fired up a joint while the sunset fired up the sky. No, don't leave now. Tell me more. Sing me more. Sing me the mesa, the cactus. Sing me hot gusts of wind stinging our eyes with desert sand. And please, sing me those sunsets. This time I'll listen. This time I'll remember.
Cheerful. She is fading away. Her mind is. She knows it. She has made adjustments, prefers new people to those that know her and expect her to be as she was, even though they know there is a memory problem. So they ask, do you remember that? I know you probably don't remember that. She doesn't want to hear that. She's always been the one who knows, who gets things done, who takes care of others. Positive always. With her, no news is bad news. Her partner, he is the sharper mind, she the stronger body until now. He is failing more too. This is real, this is really happening. "We're fine," she says on the phone. "But 3 weeks ago, I fell on the step into the bedroom, couldn't get up." Imagine this tall woman who could leap tall buildings in a single bound, not being able to get up. She pounds on the wall to get his attention. He, hard of hearing and watching television. Finally, he hears. What to do, he asks. Call 911. Unable to get the stretcher in, they use a blanket. 7 of them lift her out to the hospital. Surgery, metal rod, and more in her broken leg. She's using a front-wheeled walker, but she can drive now. But knowing where to go, that's the problem.
We sat on the splintery mottled floor of a decrepit warehouse on Shotwell Street with a scary sluggish elevator and guys that had a swarm of plants for sale down the hall. We were out to do some soul saving, but they didn't pay us any mind. Before I found out my mother was dying, we danced in that shell of a place in the name of therapy. I argued for real crazies to come. One of us, a high horse princess with wire hair and words like thrown stones, wanted a more genteel clientele. She had to pay her Saks bill. She worried we would not have caviar when we had not even beans. So little children came holding hands, banging on timberless drums, circling the splintery floor while gigantic gritty windows looked on. Before I knew my mother had stopped trying to beat the thing, we had dances on velvet nights, throwing open the gritty windows. Music splashed onto the dangerous street, soul, blues, reggae, and a high school garage band for salsa. We bobble danced like popping seeds in hot oil, in dim light with no chairs, salt sweaty. When I found out my mother was dying, had given up making her catawampus quilts, but could remember everything, I sat with her asking questions. She was impatient to answer. I was not patient to listen. She said she didn't know why she kept waking up each day. She felt the angels coming for her, bubble fingers on her chest. She said heaven would be lots of ice-cold water. I found a grief counselor and drew many stick figures for him until I could dance through the next door. the wind without guilt. It chills and pants at the back door with wild tiger cats waiting for scraps. Pop open the purple umbrella and dance in rain to no percussion in your head while another withers more and more. Capture the essence of beauty in a cup with a broken handle. Spider webs on the windowsill, though another sees only snakes and petrified trash. House your dreams in a Hoosier in a back room that looks on the cyclone tree the troubled child climbs, no matter what voice calls to him. Does he know his father will be murdered by fire? Imagine, survive the embittered anima, jitter and jump on Saturday mornings while the house is vacant, slide the hallways on slippery feet, fling doors open, dare to be ebullient while the albatross flies. Kiss the wind through battered shutters your mama rescued from a train. She always saw possibility and muted her ears to the wailing. Laugh out your belly button so hard you spit, snort through your nose unembarrassed. Sometimes that's all there is. Praise the ocean, reject mistaken memories, regrets that stop time, tiptoe and stomp in honor of living in spite of moribundity. Be kind and wish for wonder.
I'm still at work when the ground shakes, the building shimmies. 12 stories sway to the earthquake's beat. My first thought, I could die here. I clutch a doorway, steady my body, try to steady my heart, my mind, but I could die here. Fluorescent lights go dark. A generator churns to life. Lights flicker back on. But are we illuminated? We're trapped. We're stunned. We're alive. I'm trapped. In a safe place, but trapped. Don't leave. Can't leave, can't run, I'm safe, and I could die here. But life is out there, so I do leave. I walk, then run over the shattered glass of open storefronts and walk past traffic lights gone dark. I run home to 2 cats, unperturbed. Darkness is their lifeline. Droning helicopters overhead don't ravage their brains. They say hi and ask for dinner. I take a cue from the cats, settle on the couch. They purr and stretch and yawn and gaze at me with warm, yellow eyes. I breathe, I love, I smile. I could die here.
Where did time go? I can remember running to the store with my big brother to get a box of cereal, and on the way there'd be that cherry tree next to the grocery store. Anytime we had to go to the store and the cherries were ready, we'd eat from that tree until we got full. But where did that time go? It has been said, time waits for nobody. So true. Another saying is, enjoy every day, because before you know it, you'll be older and wiser and stop making stupid mistakes that get you in jail or in hell. It's all about the people you meet going from place to place. You remember their names from an early age, starting school, going to classes, learning different things, getting us prepared for our lives and the surprises ahead of us. Sports played a big role in our scheduled days, but where did time go? Then girls came into our lives. We see a different change in ourselves. We'd never be the same ever again. With this, driving, buying a car, clothes, jewelry, along with moving out, made our lives whiz by. Time seemed to fly by faster and faster. Learning as we grow older, time never stops. We just enjoyed ourselves, respected those who respected us. Then we began fatherhood with motherhood, having children at an early age. Then came the real learning, responsibility, thinking not only of ourselves, but other mouths to feed. I'm 16 going on 17 years old. I knew a few things on how to get paid. I was a hustler since I could remember. So it was time to get busy and work a little harder and stay out of juvie or jail. I did what I was good at. I did my best to keep it cracking. I did whatever it took to put food on the table and keep money in my pockets. Between hustling and working, I always had some kind of habit to keep me going on the side. Coke, weed, alcohol, I kept it close at all times. Then it got real old. I found myself in AA meetings, jail, hospitals, where things begin to make good sense to me. Sobriety now a big part of my life. I found a way to get my life back. Kept my head up and love life on life's terms. Time waits for nobody and nothing. So we keep ourselves in good shape, take care of our responsibilities as we keep on growing, older and older. And where did time go?